climb the walls with the grates. Cold air bring a chill in the halls that you taste. Mixed feelings when the quarter falls in the grate. Someone could be saved, but the call's coming late. Got the cops on the phone with the plates. Always on the plot with the crow on the grave. Stand out like a foreigner alone in the States. Running low on cash, get a loan just in case. Cream on ice, get to know how it tastes. Fashionable style if you're showing up late. But they're thrown in my place just to show all the fakes. Wear a mask in the smog when they clone all the waste. Soldiers on tour and they blow in the dates. Raise the bar, look below all the stakes. Reminisce on the fine, washing clothes in the lake. With the fish on the line and the stones in the waist. Feel no remorse for the laws that I break. Eating so well that I pause on the taste. Integrity sells for a loss on the take. When anything goes when the boss come in late.
Perfect crime. How many people did she kill? Only 2. The perfect crime.
In the end of days, sending signals to your brain waves. Capture mental afterthoughts while remain safe. There's a world at war, and if you change faith, change the whole mindset when landscape laid waste. Many lost in dust, smoke, and gas clouds. Last ones left alive that heard the crash loud. Innocent minds, victim to subliminal crimes. Forced to find a way across drawn literal lines. Carry pain from the last ancestors that have left us with a stained past that festers. Mass protect us from things such as asbestos. Pastors pestered, young minds at last arrested. Masters bested, unity at last erected. Factions left to fend off the mass infection, lest they misplace the page that the passage reference. Still haven't mentioned finding from the last inspection.
What's happening?
You've done it. A perfect crime. How many people did she kill? Only 2. The wife, probably in a rage, threatened the husband with a knife, and then how many people did she kill? Only 2.
What's happening?
You've done it. A perfect crime.
Across time, abolish thoughts of lost minds. See a silver line and sunlight off the frost shine. Boss signed papers giving him false pride. Lost my way, sending enemies call signs. Welcome to the apocalyptic wasteland. Hiding in a cave, eventually become a caveman. Once friendly face placed familiar hands. Allies became enemies with similar plans. An innocent take the place of criminal man. After preliminary scan and face a similar ban. When the youngest of 3 end up with minimal land. Never felt defeat from a single command. But blood begets blood on the road to vengeance. Froze and left, praying to atone for that sin. Loads of henchmen dropped when the code was mentioned. Most attention came from the 4th dimension.
What's happening?
We've done it. A perfect crime. The wife, probably in a rage, threatened the husband with a knife, and then how many people did she kill? Only 2. A perfect crime. How many people did she kill? Only 2. A perfect crime.
Left the cream on the table, looking over while the seen on the cable, and then I dream of the fables. I feel the pressure when it lean on the navel, and it's shallow when the other fellow members of the team underpaid though. But me, I've been laying low, you'll see what I'm saying though. I'm never one to share because I stay in my lane though. Been taking the blame and still I wouldn't complain, yo. I'm feeling so blessed, you wouldn't think it's the same. So wake up like I'm possessed, the light of moon on my chest. If I soon take a breath, I'll find a room when I left. Found the clues on the deck with a dim light, digging deep like I found success from a death in a grim fight. Burn the rubber when I come on a turnpike. Couldn't recover in the struggle, I swerve right. Burst a bubble, taking off like a bird's flight. Concerned mind staring at the sky on a cursed night. I just had to say something. I couldn't help myself. I just had to say something. Sell it off like a hope, then become celibate. All the things these rappers say is so irrelevant. Say it's so in the bedrock and sentiment. Elementary, dear Watson, settling. Throwing darts, drawing lines from wall to wall. Calling all bets from the crimes, now all aboard. Subtlety in the clues, paid the dues to get this far. Been raising up this bar, can't jump in at this part. Been fighting at this bar, the night it gets this dark. The moment the drifts start, don't know when I'll hit part. Get so excited I miss parts, thinking back to good times when I got this scar. All the dark times playing a big part, thinking while the space between the ground and the cliffs far. Largest fires only start when a mid sparks. Never find remains until the graveyard shifts start. I just had to say something. I couldn't help myself. I just had to say something. I couldn't help myself. Fast lane and the passenger strapped in, feeling different or I'm itching for some action. Drinking wine, reading line from a caption, keeping time when everyone is distracted. Blink fast, blood splash on the back breast. Collateral cash stashed in the mattress. Lateral slash pass to a black dress. Only way to find a murder in the past tense. When the quarter's done, I'll be turning in 10. Burning incense when the level turning intense. Reaching both ends while a candle burns. Stand firm till they sending out the henchmen. Lost souls turn into a sad man. Long for a soft touch laying in the badlands. Handbag carrying a transplant, and it's slipping like I'm holding on with jazz hands. Prepare for a loud noise in a quiet storm. Wonder what the science for. Cowboys defying norms. At my best when the stress is applying more pressure. Attitude keys on the dresser. Open wound bleed through a sweatshirt. Cash in the wallet got a lead so they send word. Hold him down till he bleed, I surrender. Fingers looking like meat on a blender.
Street scheme, nothing ain't clean. Any way you turn, somebody trying to get at your cream. Ain't nobody got your back, don't give a fuck, it would seem. Let the bullet fly the chamber, see who come in between. Some post up, some got a bitch with a whole cup. Moving through the night like the only one forefront. Everybody there got their own kind of coke cut, and you're stuck cause none of them got quality. Oh shucks, for real? Sleep awake, that's how it feel. Don't know what be coming next, who try to tamper your meal. Know it's safe even if you set up camp in the hill. And the pen who bless you off, you got a family to kill. It's more trife, living death, hoping for more life. Caught up in a spot to take you wrong to go right. Surrounded by those people who just act with no stripes. So hold tight, the job sip smack the whole night.
you're gonna like it though. It's already finished and markered up and stuff.
Nice.
Right, but this year the Western, this might stop getting back into the Western because I was in the samurai thing for a month. Now I'm checking that shit out. Hey yo, you see that shit Invincible?
Like, you gotta pay $25 to rent it. You can't even buy it.
Fuck, that's fuck.
Yeah, but it was fucking worth it. I mean, we didn't pay for it, but it was fucking sick, yo. It would have been worth it if we bought it. It was so good, man, I swear. It was the best one.
Really?
So exciting, man. Like, I can't say enough good things about it.
Yeah, cause that's the thing, because I really...
I don't really want to tell you anything.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to look into it myself.
Yeah, I will. I wouldn't tell you nothing, because it was good. The less you know, the better, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. They fucking get down, yo. They have some solid fights. Like, it's good. It's really good.
That's the thing, though. Like, I fucking came a long way. You know what I mean? That's my thing. But this here's like 50. I like her flavor, and you see that thing how she like show me, like, you know what I mean? Come at it raw.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like I'm just raw now.
That's it. You got like open space, right?
Yeah. So this here, when I just said to you, this here, I have this layout, so I'm gonna work on the background from here on out. So I just wanted to get the feel of. But yo, don't worry, man. Like, I feel good we touched a lot of ground today because, fuck, man. And tomorrow's what, Good Friday, right? So,
Yeah. Everything's
so my
closed.
man, off. So at least like I got some shit, everything laid out. So my girl folding my laundry for me. She kind of, you know, it's so great. Yeah, man. Yo, we'll plan something because I don't know if you want to come down. I don't mind. I love the thing. I'll book the schedule around this one. Right? Yeah, well, hopefully that shit ends up. That shit or whatever. But, you know, I just want to do more work and stuff because I got like all these crazy ideas for a lot of your things. But the one I wanted to work on, I've been working on from way back in the Castle of Breaking Time with the guy with the print.
Yeah.
So I have spent most of my time with the lab, the detail, and just the guy mixing the chemicals. You know, I want the machine, the monster in the background, under the blanket, but I don't know how to go about it. So I don't know if you want me to incorporate you just in the lab by yourself or just, because I can just do that for one to say like the lab.
To the madness. Took the last drink, condensation from the glass strips. Left the body in the dumpster near a tall fire. Last time encountering the victim that he saw prior. Sang a serenade to death from a soft choir. Long fire set by the ones that the mob hired. Reeling in a calm crier on a long wire. Could be called liar when the circumstances all dire. Cooperation's not required for the bonfire. One buyer took the empire from the umpire. Out to strike it rich, watch your back on the front lines. Tell it like it is, can't relax in the sunshine. All the facts getting twisted if he's tongue-tied. Get the bigger stacks if the man dropping one dime. Heard a serenade to death, the sound of sinners. Talk is cheap if you always hang around beginners. Feeling cold as the ghost from the town lingers. Fingers led to the crime scene, only found cinders. I hypothesize a method to the madness. Took the last drink, condensation from the glass strips. I hypothesize a method to the madness. Turned my back on all the lessons from the masters. Took the last drink, condensation from the glass strips. Sharing stories all relating in the past tense. The last wish I might make got me staying late. Got a decade worth of retinal scans in the database. Duplicate your face, send the surrogates to take your place. Take the back routes when the scan is on the straightaway. Can't celebrate the wins cause of all the loss. Cooperate, for a common cause, led to bigger spreads, said farewell and sawed off. Caught him off guard, countdown till we start the launch. Carte blanche when we left to our own devices. Despite setbacks, getting stacks with lower prices. In a scramble, eyes dart around for where the knife is. Gamble with your life, sacrifices need to be decisive. I hypothesize a method to the madness. Took the last drink, condensation from the glass strips. I hypothesize a method to the madness. Took the last drink, condensation from the glass strips. Gather round, quit your laughing at the class clown. Settle down class as we're heading to the last town. Old stories are forgotten in the past now, covered in the dust when it settled from the glass cloud. Figure 4 lion tamers made him tap out. Cash out when it's high stakes on the last bout. Heard a serenade is coming from a loud sound downtown when the ground pound counting rounds out. On an island trapped with no escape, and the foes relax below in caves. Near shore of faith, cast his soul away. Get to know the facts, went back and stole a case. On the path to expose the truth, they make copies of the files in the photo booth. Only subject in a lone pursuit, no results when it don't compute. Living life, suffer losses that you won't recoup.
A balance of terror in which the two superpowers have held each other's civilian populations hostage to mass destruction.
Vote for President Johnson on November 3rd. The stakes are too high for you to stay home.
Everybody on the bus for a field trip. Real projection and you're gonna see some real shit. When in love, I trust it's like a real wish. When I won, every time they appealed it. For I bust a verse, I touch the earth and crush the worst. Each and every weakness must be learned. In blind faith will you trust the word of one you serve. Dark times path is of much concern. Give my customers what's deserved. If you sign right here, then we'll come to terms. Speaking incantation of a well-structured curse, and the strongest enemies will succumb to worse. Some return, serenade sound was heard, and everyone that was within the town was hurt. Round the curve, towers over sound alert. Join the kings of the past wearing crowns of dirt.
A balance of terror in which the two superpowers have held each other's civilian populations hostage to mass destruction.
Vote for President Johnson on November 3rd. The stakes are too high for you to stay home.
Superpowers have held each other's civilian populations hostage to mass destruction.
Vote for President Johnson on November 3rd. The stakes are too high for you to stay home.
Sometimes you wake up and still in a dream, and you don't know what's real and what's not. It's been a long time coming and I made some bad decisions, but I see it through like a prescription that it helped my vision. Everything I'm spitting with the spirit and the soul within it. In a time when a subconscious mind becomes a prison, feel the danger, made a close escape, arrange a boat. Value prizes that are left behind with the sacred throne. I hope you're taking notes. One man's trash replaced with gold. Worker, take it home, burn the coal till the case is cold. Cashing out, fashion made to outlast a drought. Drowning in the bassinet, sleeper as I'm lashing out. Open your eyelashes as if I am back a gouge, leaving bloody trails of breadcrumbs when we track them down. Double stack the crowns, cackle loud, I'm acting out. Put the 10 commandments on the tablet, read the facts aloud. Start the fire from the knowledge, never stamp it out. I'll be camping out, couldn't stand living hand to mouth. You just gotta know. Survivors in the morning, bitterness of war and rage live uninformed, collide when it's on. Wives and lovers scorn, caught my eye, lovers born. Try to find a reason, hold me tight until the sun is gone. Smoking got me craving more, so the ventilation. Open airways in the brain through the meditation. You can thank a guilty conscience for a revelation. Honesty's a policy, calmly causes separation. Waiting for the drop like it's off a cliff. Stop and sniff the flowers like I'm scratching buckets off my list. On display in 4K, I had to pause the disc. Watch it back in slow-mo, create a new hypothesis. Overpowering compassion shown, outlast the known time frame. I'm crashing home fast and low. Couldn't return till I had stacks of gold. Not trying to see the casket close till I'm relaxed and old. You just gotta know. Cashmere wallet has a note in my back pocket. I left it on the counter while my dad calling. Rushing to the hospital with bad problems. Quit stalling cause I wish I call it back often. Shells on the table with the mail and the booty loops. Rip it as I wring the towel till it's dry through and through. Slugs lying in the mud, blood dripping through it too. Out of line, running out of time till the Uber coupe. Powder on the nose and there's ice on the front steps. Cowards on the toes cause I'm nice but I'm much less. Spit the bars like it's thrust in a muscat. Say it's alright, acting tough but I'm upset. Mostly only worry about the last year profit. Stock market drop like it crashed near a rocket. Making new plans like the last year of college. Left them on the counter with the Cashmere wallet. Yeah,
M.I.C.
Don't say my name.
M.I.C. Murphy.
Don't say my name. Mike Murphy. Cashmere wallet has a note in my back pocket. Yeah,
M.I.C.
Cashmere wallet has a note in my back pocket.
M.I.C.
Mike Murphy. Cashmere wallet has a note in my back pocket. Yeah, Mike Murphy. Cashmere wallet has a note in my back pocket. Cashmere wallet on the bench that I should've kept. Casually remained, last trade, left where I slept. Small world when this word sent from a bigger threat. Need a bigger butt budget if we're filming on a bigger set. Lessons lost when history's watered down. Soaked through pages of the Magna Carta while hate breeds profit, injustice the court allows. Grab shells from the mortar pile, sort them out. In the field, slim picking like I missed a sale. Man in the mirror in the smoke told a different tale. Body squirming like a dog when they clip the nails. Emptied like a wallet with a promise that it's in the mail. Found a photo of his child and wife as well. Bought it down, he running low and when the prices fell. Small victory cause overall this life is hell. 1,000 arrows showered down, I'll be writing still. Yeah,
M.I.C.
don't say my name.
M.I.C. Murphy.
Don't say my name. Mike Murphy. Cashmere wallet has a note in my back pocket. Yeah.
M.I.C.
Cashmere wallet has a note in my back pocket.
M.I.C.
Mike Murphy. Cashmere wallet has a note in my back pocket. Yeah. Mike Murphy. Cashmere wallet has a note in my back pocket. Sin within a sandstorm. Stand tall on the precipice and watch the plan form. Marked for death, starved from stress. Only the martyrs left on the last test that I land on. Thought it was special, but everything is random. Started to wrestle and set it in a tantrum. Parched and blessed, partly dressed at rest, and hardly kept living on in the heart's duress. Staring off a cliff where landmarks adrift. Charge dismissed at large, enlisted guards assist the rich and poor exist, but more resist. Immortal wish that forms abyss. Read the list, leave the gifts, the feast persists. So plead the fifth, police proceed to miss the leads. Shift the scene, lift the clues, lean the truth. Surprise the youth with dreams, lift the feet, provide the gifts for me. Set the sail and drift to sea. Lift the feet, provide the gifts for me. Set the sail, proceed to drift at sea. Lost in dreams, tossed and left. I walked across the depths throughout times when the monsters wept. Paused and kept the cause at rest, and walls I built to test the strength of all that's left. Cold and lonely as I saw my breath. Folded clothes are placed upon the bed. Hold me close, I gazed upon the flesh. Taste the flavors placed upon the breast. Stare upon the stars that light the path. Forward motion won't define the crash. Defy the last of us, the facts collide. I must combine our forces fighting back. Guiding light will shine and brighten as the masterminds trying to pass the time within the faster line. Moments gone are lost like rhymes I'm last to find, stashed in time. Lift the feet, provide the gifts for me. Set the sail, proceed to drift